Have I ever thought about hardcore rating in Legion? I would like to, for one reason and one reason only. And that's just to have the experience and know what I'm talking about. If you guys have watched my stream for a while, you know I'm like this. I'm not one to talk about stuff that I feel like I don't know what I'm talking about. If I think I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to tell you. One of those things that I'm not well versed in is Mythic Rating in Legion WoW. I would like to do it just for that just for that reason alone. But outside of that, I've already seen the content. I know the mechanics are different. I get that. I know the mechanics are different. I know it's more difficult. I know there's a level of personal pride that plays in for, oh, I completed a higher tier of content. I get that. But as far as visually seeing Antorus and visually seeing the raids, because I've done normal, I've done LFR, which is like, okay, like, I mean, that's so easy, and it is. But I've already seen it. Outside of just the knowledge and outside of the personal pride of doing something that's harder, there's nothing else that I'm going to get to experience in you. Like Friendly said, I'm not missing anything. No, and I agree with that, Kojak. Mythic Rating can't really be compared from the difficulty standpoint and all that, but is it not the same raid? Like I've already seen the content. I've visually seen the raids. I've been to the raid. I've seen the bosses. And it's one of the problems like LFR has brought up. It trivializes the accomplishment of having done the raid, right? Like, I understand it's more difficult. I understand it's different mechanics. I understand all of that. I do. But what I'm saying is, as far as, like, seeing that boss takes away from that accomplishment. Whereas, in the past, there's a chance that I wouldn't have been able to raid at all. I just didn't get to see AQ40. Let me show you this. Cancel this queue. I want to show you guys this. I read this comment the other day. We're going to turn off the music for a second. Looking at mail, looking at chest. In the 1.10 patch, this chest does get updated. It's called the Savage Gladiator chain, which is a male tanking chest piece, but it later gets updated to be a straight DPS chest piece. Actually, dude, I'm just gonna pull the dude up here. I'm just gonna yank it over. Whoop. Okay. So, 14 agility, 13 strength is taken off, and it's plus 20 defense prior to the 1.10 patch. So, 13 stamina, 2% crit. Later on, this turns into a chest piece that's so good in the 1.10 patch that you get in BRD and it requires level 52. Itemized so well that for an Enhancement Shaman, Warrior, a Ret Paladin, but I was going through and I was just kind of like browsing the comments. I saw this one comment and it's only got 8 upvotes. There's something charming about this comment. He says, I don't have anything constructive to add to this page. I just want to pay tribute to a truly fantastic item. I was helping a group of guildies complete the Ring of Law, where this drops, for their tier 0 to tier 0.5 upgrade quests, again 1.0 patch, or 1.10 patch, excuse me. I was a fresh level 60 Fury Warrior at the time in mixed blues of varying quality. As I compared these to the Hydraulic Armor, a fine chest piece at the level that you get it, I realized that this wasn't just an incredible upgrade at the moment. This was a DPS chest that would last me through Zul'Gurub, Molten Core, Blackwing Layer, and until the first boss on AQ40 when Breastplate of Annihilation drops. Gives you 37 strength, 1 crit, 1 hit, 13 stamina. So you get this item in BRD, right? You get this item in BRD that's so good after the 1.10 patch that it'll last you until AQ40. I could rock this bad boy trading 20 attack power for 1.95 crit versus the ZG chest. This is the part that got me about this comment. This is where the charm kind of came from. Never did I get to down Prophet Scarum, so I never replaced it till Outlands. I still have it in my bank next to my Lionheart Helm and my Warblades of the Hikari. Sorry for the rambling, just wanted to reminisce. And I know for me, whenever I saw that, it kind of made me think of those of you guys who remembered whenever I first started streaming Legion, and I went through my bank and my old Void storage, I was seeing items, and I was having, like, frickin' That's So Raven flashbacks. Oh my gosh, I remember when this happened. I remember how I got that. I remember when that happened. The difference is, Mutant Elite, you're like 1.10, I mean, you're pretty much in AQ40. Not everybody completed AQ40. This guy never completed AQ40. And this is what I'm saying. This goes back to what I was saying earlier. And this is kind of the problem with LFR. And I understand there's different mechanics. I understand that the fights might not be the same, but you're still seeing the same boss. This guy never got a chance to down Prophet Scarum. I don't know if he saw him. I don't know if he even went inside AQ40. But I do know there's a level of mystery there the mystique of, man, I wish I would have killed Scarab. I wish I would have gotten to see Cthulhu. I wish I would have gone into Nax. Those questions don't exist in Legion. Those questions don't exist because of LFR. And even though it's like, oh yeah, I've killed him, I haven't killed him on Mythic, well, you still killed him, right? It trivializes it. And that's one of my big issues. You know, that's one of my big issues with LFR.